Hello, everyone. It's Brachiosaurus here. Welcome back to another episode in the Let's Play of Denmark that I'm running in EU5. Where we just left off, we conquered three locations up here around Lubeck from the Hansa, and we went ahead and destroyed the market that they were running in Lubeck to try and push our own market on more of North Germany. This hasn't gotten us a whole lot more. What's actually happened is Prague and a new market in Eisenach, the Eisenach market, has expanded to fill that void. So I think we need to find some options, some laws, maybe, to make our market more attractive. If we look at, yeah, this impacts the market attraction that our markets have on locations. 5% for 33. I can kind of get away with it. Nobody hates me. I think we will pass. We'll give the burgers some more market attraction. Market attraction policy, estate privilege. That's what they're called. I'm grasping for straws here. Bear with me. We'll do that. And then do I have the harbor admin? I do. We've got the royal decrees. What else? Do we have something? There's something for trade, isn't there? Diplo range, trade range. Okay. Plutocratic ethos. For legislative efficiency, that means less aggressive expansion. I think this secretly affects, so that might be good. Nothing for market, though. If we go attract, there's nothing. If we go market, there's nothing. So no major laws there. And what about here? Prefers court language to be market language. What is that? Is that a distribution of power? I'm not sure I see that anywhere there. If we favor the burgers, no, that doesn't boost up our market at all. Okay, well, who knows? Let's continue on here. If we check our other CB, it goes until November. Oh, we gotta claim the throne against Stettin and Volgast. How did we get that? That's actually even more interesting. Okay, so against Thuringia, they're rivals with Bohemia. If we went to war with them, we are slightly weaker. They are allied with Poland. That's pretty scary. Poland has 8k. Allegedly, I have 35. What do we have? The target's forces are 1,500. Oh, no. 9,000 in allied armies currently raised with another 1,500 waiting. Okay. Poland is slightly busy, it looks like. The Polish-Teutonic War. Poland is attacking the Teutons, along with just their vassals and their allies in Halych, basically, against the Teutons and Sweden and Upper Bavaria. But it says they would join the Thuringians in their defense, right? I'm not reading that wrong. Bohemia wouldn't and Munster wouldn't. Everybody else would. Wolgast would as well. If I look at Wolgast, I can take their throne. Thuringia would defend them as well, but we're slightly stronger. Bohemia would also not intercede. I don't think I want to do that. I want to actually conquer them and vassalize them, something like that. What's the AE map mode for Denmark? They have no AE, no antagonism after I just took those provinces? Huh. Why do like Mainz? Mainz does. Cologne does. Hesse has a little bit. Meissen has a little bit. Took locations in a peace treaty. But Wolgast, the Wolgasters feel no antagonism. I don't know if I understand that. We lost our alliance with Austria. With her. Bohemia is still the HRE. Bohemia is married to a French woman. That can't be good. Are they're not rivaling France? That can't be good. They're allied with us. I forgot about that. They're allied with Aragon. Okay, we got some military tactics. Poland wants military access. Sure. I think I actually don't want to do that. I want them not to conquer the Teutons so that I can conquer the Teutons. It's a little late for that, though. Our stability's taken a bit of a beating, so... let's try... What are the trade buildings that we can build? Oh, we can't build anything too exciting. Trade office? Wait, what is a trade office? Where can I build these? I can build a trade office in Kalmar. I can build it in Norway. What does it do? Trade advantage, maritime presence. Interesting. So it lets me get some trade presence in other markets. Well, Kalmar is in my market. Oslo isn't. Antwerp isn't. Stavanger isn't. Tallinn kind of is. Hamburg kind of is. I have a trade office in Hamburg? Very interesting. And it's not doing anything. Trade advantage, trade capacity, okay. It just lets me trade in those markets. Don't really need that. Do we have a warehouse? We do have a warehouse. What about some of the court buildings? I got a lot of money. I could burn it on Royal Gardens. I don't have tin. Monthly prestige. I kind of want that. You know, we'll get tin soon enough. I think we need it for the guns. For the gunsmith building. Oh, it does not necessarily need tin. Let's see if we can import just a little tiny bit of tin. Let's go in here. Let's search for tin. Let's import tin from London in the smallest amount. Okay, I think that went through. Did that go through? Yes, we're now importing 0.18 tin from London. Amount of tin traded, desired traded. We get it all. Using 0.52 trade capacity for so little tin. Is the tin one of those heavy goods? It is. It does have a So it costs 2 trade capacity, so it costs double. So I feel like 0.18 should cost 0.36 trade capacity. Each tin is doubled, and it's boosted by the distance. Okay. So 36 plus another 40% would be something around there, yeah. 36 doubled would be what, 72? So yeah, kind of halfway to 72. Incompetent diplomacy. It's almost inconceivable how incompetent the king is when handling diplomacy. We do not know how he did it, but he managed to hurt our diplomatic standing in the world with a single letter of apology to an ambassador. Well, he is a famed extortioner, so, maybe he's making a few too many threats and demands. 4 Diplo rep. That's brutal. Oof. I'm down to 2. What was I going to build? I was going to build the gardens, right? We don't have enough tin? Come on. I need to stockpile up 2 tin? How do I stockpile? Guys, how do we stockpile a good? I know how to import it. I know how to build up the RGO. This is the tin. We don't have any shortages. Why can't I just build it up? Buildings, goods. Tin. Is it in a different tab? Is it in markets? No, these are my markets. This has nothing to do with it, and this brings me back here, where I already was. Guys, I just want enough tin to build my little thing. We're short on fruit, books, furs. Our greatest need is amber? What? We're the kings of amber. How can it be? How can we not have enough amber? What was another one? Fur? I don't have any furs. Hold on. Fruit? Let's build a few orchards down here. I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait on the tin gardens for a little while. Eric Estridon. A ruler's uncle and courtier in Denmark. Was he the rebel? No, he was... The rebel was Valdemar the Fourth's brother. Eric was his son. Okay. Sure, fine. Missing books. Well, I know we can do something about the books at least. I don't know what we can do about the tin, but I know that we can build more scriptoriums. Oh, is Lubeck a city? They've got a big... They are. Look at that. 5 dips. Lubeck, the Pentagon City. I was thinking I want to turn Copenhagen into a city someday, but it's outrageously expensive, for right now at least. We'll wait for a little bit more on Renaissance. I did embrace banking though. Oh no, the First Papal Bohemian War. Such good eggs we could hardly refuse them. I forgot to disband my levies. Now I'm at war with the Pope? I'm not sure I want to be at war with the Pope. Who are we at war with? Brandenburg. And these guys, Cologne. Cologne and Cologne. Brandenburg, Cologne. And who's this? Schauenberg. That happened quick. Like, what happened? Did they, the Western Schism, the Hussite Wars? Oh no. Oh no. You've gone and done it. No, he's still Catholic. Is Bohemia otherwise? The Holy Roman Emperor. Yeah, they have switched over to Hussitism, but he's still emperor. That's awkward. I can see why the Pope would not be okay with that. Okay, well, let's go fight Brandenburg a little bit, and otherwise not do anything. The fleet has declined. I'll pay prestige. I will not raise my naval levies. What was I going to do? I was going to do something else over here. I was going to start to research banking. I don't think I really can. I'm going to need the military advances if we're at war. I did queue up a bunch over here, so we'll cancel that whole line. Yeah. So we'll get that. 7 to heavy cav, and then is banking 8? No. That's 8. What's 9? What's my 9th research? Court costs. We don't need them. We need banking. Within the banking tree, I kind of want these barks because they'll be better at projecting, at maritime projection, I think. Marginally, or is that it? That's it. They have maritime presence of 14 against, what is it, the galley? The Mediterranean galley, which gives me, yeah, they have .12. And that's for 60 sailors, and a bark is for 50 sailors. So 10 less sailors for a fraction, a little tiny bit more presence and control. So maybe I don't really need to rush those. I thought they were better. Minting threshold, that's wonderful. That's just free money. So we want that. Social mobility, that's really good. Trade range is really good. Some of these buildings would be nice. Rag paper to turn cloth and lumber into paper. That's pretty nice. Benefits for mercenaries. Those are terrible. Thirst for knowledge. Max literacy. Why can we do that? Because we decided on admin. Well, maybe we'll go straight for that. Maybe we'll go for that quick. Pop promotion speed is good. The spy actions are all really good. Everything here is really good. I don't know what to get first. I need sailors. This will give me sailors. We'll do that. And then we might as well get the barks so we can use our sailors. Everything else over here is kinda ho-hum for now. Can I start some explorations? I forgot all about explorations. Right click. Right click? Apparently not. Right click does not open any discover menu, so what about for Greenland? No? Okay. Is there, am I out of colonial range? That's not really showing me my range, is it? Naval distance of 1,000. Okay. I don't know. Just go back to the regular map mode. So we got a couple queued up. We won't get there anytime soon. We'll let her roll. We'll probably need to change that anyways. Due to the Renaissance, we'll probably embrace that. And want to research some of that before we get too far. The music is really inconsistent. I can barely hear it. Toulouse annuls with the Papal States. Liechtenberg annuls with the Papal States. Is there anybody up here? The Bohemians are just swarming in. Look at that. Are these guys all like willing Hussite participants? The Catholics of Skanawa, the Catholics of Olaskina, the Catholics of Legnica, they're all just like streaming in here. All of Bohemia's vassals have no problem with them going Hussite. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm not sure I'm buying it. Where's the troops? Get these troops down here. Men-at-arms. Okay, so let's recruit some men-at-arms. We can recruit a few. Let's get 2. That'll be good enough. A little bit expensive. Hamburg is in the war? Whoa, 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 whoa. The Hansa is in the war. Why, like, we just did this. We just did this. Why would you want to do it again? Like, it didn't work for you last time. Let's split that up. Let's send these guys over here. Waste of my time. What are you doing, Hansa? Oh, Lübeck's fleet disappeared because I just annexed them straight up. That's sad. We'll merge them, and we'll send them over to Güstrow. Güstrow. I think that's how that accent goes. Goo, like Gustav. Send the army to Kiel. I don't need to play this one slow. We're putting the hurting on them. We're winning so hard, we're not even getting like wartime, battle-y music. Are we in? Is there a siege happening? Is Hansa... Güstrow's not in this war? Who is... What? The what? They didn't get called in? Eh? Oh, what? Okay. The Havelberg down here did. The red border is around them. So, I guess. Well, we'll go take their little city. Look, Bohemia, I'm helping. I'm helping you heretics. Somewhat against my will. I feel like I'm not down with Hussitism. I don't know much about it. I just know that it's heresy. Maybe we should be open-minded. Maybe we should, welcome this in Denmark. Maybe it'll let us tax the clergy. Imagine that. Imagine a religion that let us tax the clergy, that didn't have a max tax of 0. That would truly be something. That would be worth converting for. So would, like, can't believe you killed my boys. We're gonna make you pay for that one. Where are they going? They're going to Osterholz. Can we get there? No, they're escaping super fast. Trier. Did you get left behind? Somebody got left behind. Who's that? Buckberg. Buchberg. If the goo is for Gustav, then the boo be you. I think. I only studied 2 days of German a long time ago, and we didn't get to that accent, and it was only 2 days, so I probably wouldn't remember if we did. These pink guys are now at war with us. We walked through them freely and happily, and now they're in the war against us. This war is rapidly expanding with no notification whatsoever. The Hansa got pooped on. They shut down a whole bunch of their contours. Now we get the music. I wish the music was a little bit more consistent. I like the music. I don't like the changes in volume. What are we doing, Paradox? Let's get some markets going. Salt? Salt is our most valuable RGO. Sure. Is there a battle? No. Kind of. We're just hurting them. Hold on. Hamelin from the Duchy of Brunswick. They're against us too. This is like all of Germany isn't down with Hussitism. Who could have known? Who would have ever thought that the Germans would have a problem? Where are they going? Neinberg? Let's intercept them. We got a lot of helpers with us here. Not the most effective help. Riders, mailed knight levies. What are they doing? They got 13. They're killing 0. Mailed knight levies killing 1, 3. Do we have any like real cavalry? Yes, they have a cavalry. So this is what I was saying earlier, is we've got a horrible roll. We're 1 against 6. But our allies' Silesian cavalry unit is at full strength. This is a regular with 50 cavalry, killing 7 enemy troops every hour from the enemy's feudal levies over here. The cavalry has 4 strength, 7 initiative, so they go really early in the battle, 5 speed, so they can reinforce. So if your units are taking damage, the reserves can come up to reinforce them. These are the reserves. Where is that cav? Him. But they get all these crazy modifiers for cavalry. Like, I don't know where this 300 is coming from. And I don't understand. They just get an extra 100 flanking ability. This one says 200 for flanking ability. Determines how much damage it can inflict on units in a different section in combat. Are they attacking a different? No. If we hover that, the unit they're attacking is that one. It pops up just briefly. They're attacking that guy. The levies of East Westphalia, that's that one. So I have no idea where this plus 400% total is coming from. But they get plus 400% damage, basically. And then because they get a little bonus to cavalry, they get a little bonus for discipline, and then they get a huge bonus of another 250 because they're attacking a levy. And levies just suffer these penalties. So your regular cavalry is really, really effective. That's why I'm trying to rush down there in the research, is so that I can get a few of them in my own army. We've got the numbers anyways. The levy cavalry is just trash. They're doing nothing. They only have 19 guys. They're not achieving anything. Like, none of these guys are doing anything. This levy is full, and he's killing 3 because he's on a flank. Meanwhile, the horse is killing 10. So that was a full levy with a flanking advantage versus like 50 horsemen. 1,000 levies are killing 3 and 50 horsemen are killing 10. So levies are not great. Let's get on Onsabrück. Onsabrück with a U, like a sounding like a letter U. Holstein, that battle is over. Brandenburg is still in the war. We don't know why. We got levies we can fight over here. Okay, just chase them off. That's good. I don't want to fight. I don't want to kill my peasants for nothing, for Bohemia's little heretical shenanigans here. Jousting tournament. The proud banners of Denmark flutter in the wind, and gilded trumpets blow 4 blast salutes, honoring the kingdom's equestrian elites. The air is filled with the smells of roasted almonds, horses, and intrigue. Danish cultural and military prominence are truly great boons, and nowhere is this fact more real than here today. We can brag about our artistic accomplishments for legitimacy, or we can simply enjoy the day for some prestige. Our prestige is going up naturally. Our legitimacy is going up because we're paying for it. I think I'll take the prestige. Yeah, that brings us to a neutral balance of plus 10. Okay, 1 occupation successful. Let's go over to Hanover. Cologne and Trier are engaging us again, and it's going horribly. Hold on. So 870 to 10. That's horrible. Poland is in. Poland is in the war? Poland have won. Gosh, and Brandenburg gained territory? What piece is this? What? What? Are they just piecing out? What? Brandenburg was fully occupied, and now they've accepted a peace officer. I'm flustered. I'm lost. What happened? Why is this war at minus 100? The defender has too much war exhaustion. Did the treaty, like, does everybody get to separate piece out Bohemia for minus 100%? What? Ooh, I just don't know. I don't know. So a ton of land. War reps ending the alliance with me, releasing Lower Lusatia, more territory to Brandenburg, releases Spremberg, and 371. That's an enormous. That is 100% peace deal given to Bohemia for, like, I don't even know. I'm taking screenshots here because this is insane. So Bohemia separate pieced out Brandenburg for 100%, and they're still in this war for 100%, which is incredibly dangerous for me. Like, they better not screw me over in the peace deal here. I don't know about this one, Paradox. What is their war exhaustion? They've won the naval battles. They've won 136 battles. They're the defender. They have ticking war score. Who's, like, where's the war exhaustion? Who's got war exhaustion? Their enthusiasm? No, that's enthusiasm, sorry. Exhaustion. They've got 17 war exhaustion. Where did that come from? Is it just because they've got 17 war exhaustion that they just lose everything now? This is wild. Absolutely insane. Was this the downfall of Bohemia? Are they just going to get picked apart? Even though they've got over... Oh, it's back up to 21? Now? It's flipped? What? Now their war exhaustion is okay? It's still 17. It's now back up to about where it should be. Because of these factors, that adds up to 5, 19, and 1 and a bit is 21 and a bit. Okay. I don't know. So it was momentarily flipped to minus 100, and full occupied Brandenburg got a separate piece. I mean, I would reload, but it's Iron Man, so I can't. Well, I don't know. From a metagame perspective, I guess, like, screw you, Bohemia. I'm fine with you getting weaker. Works for me. From a gameplay perspective, I don't know. I don't get it. I do not understand that one. That is a real questionable turn of events. Let's go try and knock Brunswick out of this one. Let's call you Army number 1. Let's call you Army number 2, and let's call you Army number 3. I never need that Catholic League button. I don't know. I'm totally flustered after this. We're only 6 years in, 2 wars, and a ton of confusion. Castle Works, I don't even know. Naval infrastructure is the one to go for, right? I think so. What do I know? I don't know anything anymore. If Brandenburg can win from being fully occupied to come out with 300 ducats and a ton of territory, this is just nutty. Lesson levies for the nobles. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Like, sure. Go home, nobles. of the other options are any good. I'm not going to try to double dip. There's not enough power there. Okay, let's just speed this up and go do other things. Where did my regulars go? Are they... They're stuck in with somebody else. Okay. We'll find them eventually. Oh, Bohemia just went and smashed some little stacks. Feel bad for them. What is this? Guys. Chat, what is going on? The madness of the Hussite Wars. The absolute madness. Why are these Luxembourgos here? This was my marriage with Bohemia. He's Czech. His stats are garbage. I don't need to do anything with him. Let's try and get this siege done. I had a thought briefly that there was some building I needed to build, but I forgot because some stuff happened. Something happened around here. Poland joined in, and a full occupied Brandenburg lost or gained territory. It doesn't make any sense. These, there's a lot of guys coming up my way here. We just got the gunsmiths. Let's build one of them, because it looks like we could use some guns. Looks like we got a need for guns. I'm gonna call it there. I think we're gonna call that one. Thanks for joining. Leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you understand what's going on in the Hussite War. Little Hussite madness in North Silesia area, this kind of region. Yeah, let me know what you think of that one. It's a real head scratcher. Thanks for joining. We'll continue in the next episode. Cheers, guys.